Hi, this is Hunter with Small Arms Combatives. Today we're going to talk about targets and why choosing the proper target for your self-defense training with a firearm does matter. First of all, this is the target that we use here at Small Arms Combatives. It is purchased from Action Targets. That's where we purchase our targets. You can get them at shopactiontarget.com. This particular target is the U.S. Marine Corps USMC SRQ target. And so starting from the bottom up, we have a pelvic zone. And if you're making shots, let's say to the chest on someone, they're just not going down, pop them in that pelvic zone. That'll get them at least to drop, and then you can kind of finish them off from there. There's a high center chest vital zone there, so representing the heart lungs area, and then shooting up that center spinal column there, up the mouth to our brain box. And so we want to also discuss in this video why the brain box actually matters when you're making a hit. So how come that particular portion is shown, just this little part right here that goes around? Why just that part? Well, in reality, if you're hitting anything, on the outside of one of these targets, see, these are two-dimensional targets. And let me just kind of put this into perspective. When we put an actual humanoid figure that's three-dimensional up, over top of this, of course, the ears are poking out. But what you see here on the sides, if you make a shot just here to the outside of that cheek, okay, in this area here, a lot of times bullets can just glance past this since your head is round. And I know it may not make sense when you're just looking at a two-dimensional target this way. That's why it's so important to get those shots in that brain box. Because in reality, any shots that are on the edge of that, they might just glance around, okay, since the head is actually round and it's not two-dimensional. So just kind of giving that a thought. So the area here above the eyebrows down to the nose, that little triangle right there, that's a good way to get a round in there. That's a good soft area for a round to get in. And I know it might be mind baffling that a round could hit someone here in the cheek and just kind of travel around their head. But y'all, it's happened in gunfights. Okay, it's definitely one of the things that have happened. Your head is harder than you think. So in case some of you don't think you're hard-headed, you really actually are. And then going down the chest here, you can see the pectorals, and you got your deltoids right there. So we want good hits right here, center of the chest. So a person's heart's pretty much located right here, center of the chest. That's a good way to get the fight stopped really quickly, especially if this guy's super dangerous, he has a gun. And so lungs extend out, heart's right here in the middle. And of course, when I take that away, you can see that vital zone right there. Okay, so that's where we want to actually put some rounds in there. So center of the shoulders and center line of the body. And that's where we want to get some good hits in there. So hopefully this information was helpful to y'all on, what kind of targets you want to choose for self-defense, and, why hitting the brain box, why there is a brain box, and why it's, drawn out the way it is. That's the reason why. So everyone, have a great day. Over and out.